Sister Wives Season 19 explodes. Janelle, Madison, and Sukyan's heated fight rocks the family. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the show. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this episode a big thumbs up. You won't want to miss this emotional and inspiring update from Sister Wives star Janelle Brown. In the quiet countryside of North Carolina, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering trees, Janelle Brown is beginning a deeply personal new chapter. After years in the public eye navigating the complexities of plural marriage and family tensions, Janelle is finding solace in something simple yet profound: building a home of her own. At 56, Janelle recently revealed a monumental life update. Her dream home is finally becoming reality. Nestled on a piece of land next to her daughter Madison's property, Janelle shared that the plot has now been staked and plans are in motion. She hopes to have the construction completed by the holidays. Among the plans are a cozy porch designed for family gatherings, a place where grandchildren can laugh, pets can laze in the sun, and peace can finally take root. "This land is more than dirt," Janelle reflected. "It is mine. It is history and it is the future." This quiet, intentional move to North Carolina isn't just about changing locations, it's about healing. In March 2024, Janelle endured the heartbreaking loss of her beloved son, Garrison Brown. As she grieves, she also seeks strength and renewal in the embrace of her family and the soil of a new beginning. Even as she rebuilds, Janelle's children are ensuring she never feels alone. This Mother's Day, her daughter Madison gave her a gift that left her in tears: a plant pot decorated with the handprints and footprints of her grandchildren. "It's not just a Mother's Day gift," Janelle shared through tears. "It is a living homage." The small hands pressed into clay weren't just adorable, they were symbols of enduring love, connection, and continuity in the face of sorrow. For Janelle, they filled a painful void with warmth and reminded her that, even amid loss, love blooms. Janelle's recent birthday was more than just a milestone, it was a celebration of resilience. She took a meaningful trip to Santa Fe with close friends, where she explored the NM History Museum and the storied Loretto Chapel. It wasn't about grand parties or glittering decorations. Instead, it was about reconnecting with herself, with history, and with the quiet joy of being alive. Returning home, Janelle was greeted by another heartwarming moment. Her loyal dog, lovingly cared for by Madison and Savannah during her trip, greeted her with overwhelming joy. "I missed this little gray face so much," she wrote. "She's not just a pet. She holds a place in my heart." On Instagram, Janelle has been giving fans a peek into her daily life, cultivating cauliflower, broccoli, lettuce, and beets in her new garden. While weeds are a challenge, she's relishing the rewards of her labor and the collaboration she shares with Madison, who also loves to garden. Their shared passion has even inspired other family members, like Christine, to get their hands dirty and grow something of their own. While Janelle navigates her new life, her son Gabe Brown is also making strides in the wake of his brother's tragic passing. During the deeply emotional three-part tribute to Garrison on Sister Wives, viewers were struck by Gabe's honesty and courage, especially as he recounted the day he discovered Garrison had passed. Despite his tense relationship with father Kody Brown, Gabe continues to move forward. He's launched himself into the world of personalized video messages through Cameo, charging just over $40 per video and offering heartfelt, and sometimes humorous, clips to fans. It's a modest but meaningful venture that brings him closer to those who have supported him through his darkest hours. "After everything he's endured, it's uplifting to see Gabe smile again," a fan commented. The bond between Gabe and Garrison was undeniable. Together, they weathered the pandemic, Kody's rejection, and the financial pressures of young adulthood. At one point, Garrison was saving for a down payment on a house while Gabe attended college. They leaned on their mother, and each other, for stability when Kody's rules left them feeling unwelcome. Fans will never forget the heartbreaking scene where Kody forgot Gabe's birthday, a moment that underscored the emotional distance between father and son. But despite the pain, Gabe is forging ahead with grace, humor, and authenticity. The air in the Carolinas carries the scent of pine and the soft whisper of new beginnings. For Janelle Brown, that whisper is now a song of healing, of hope, and of home. Through grief, she plants gardens. Through loneliness, she nurtures memories. And through heartbreak, she finds a way forward, one footprint, one garden bed, and one handprint-covered flower pot at a time. I want my grandbabies to remember the smell of rosemary in the breeze and the sound of frogs croaking at dusk, she shared with a smile. And so she builds, not just a house, but a life. Rooted in love. Watered by tears. And destined to bloom. In the rolling hills of North Carolina, where the air hums with the promise of new beginnings, Janelle Brown is tending more than just her garden, she's nurturing her soul. With the recent loss of her son, Garrison, still fresh in her heart, the Sister Wives star has found solace in the earth. Janelle's garden, rich with rows of broccoli, blooming cauliflower, and jewel-toned beets, has become both sanctuary and therapy. There's something about pulling weeds that feels like therapy, she shared in a video update. You make space for what you want to grow. Her daughter Madison often joins her in this quiet, healing labor. Side by side, they dig and water, plant and prune, creating a rhythm that is more about connection than cultivation. And it's catching. Other family members, including Christine, have started their own gardens, following the lead of these two women who are choosing to grow in the face of grief. A living memorial. But not everything in Janelle's world is new. Some things, like the sorrow for her son, remain ever present. In a quiet corner of her property, she planted a flowering dogwood tree in Garrison's memory. This is for him, she whispered as she watered its roots, so that he returns to me a little more each spring. Each delicate bloom is a reminder that love doesn't end, it simply transforms. In moments of sorrow, she visits the tree, places her hand on its trunk, and calls his name into the wind. A Mother's Day to remember. This Mother's Day brought a gift that touched Janelle deeply, a plant adorned with her grandchildren's hand and footprints, lovingly made by Madison. It's not just a gift, she said tearfully, it's a living homage. The simple clay pot and the imprints of little hands symbolized legacy, love, and the bonds that continue despite loss. A birthday of reflection. Janelle's birthday this year wasn't about celebration in the traditional sense. Instead, she and a small group of friends took a soulful journey to Santa Fe. They wandered through museums, explored the NM History Museum and the Loretto Chapel, and reflected beneath the desert sky. Returning home, she was greeted by her faithful dog, who had been cared for by Madison and Savannah. I missed that little gray face so much, she wrote. She's not just a pet, she's part of my heart. Building more than a house. Perhaps the most symbolic update Janelle shared recently was about her dream home. After years of living in RVs and rentals, her land is finally staked, the blueprint for her future mapped out. Her house, planned next to Madison's, isn't about grandeur, it's about comfort, simplicity, and family. A wide porch for grandkids to laugh, a garden to share with loved ones, and a space built not just from wood and nails, but from years of sacrifice and perseverance. This land is more than dirt, she said. It is mine. It is history. It is the future. A brother's legacy lives on. While Janelle's story unfolds in the Carolina countryside, another chapter is taking shape in the desert city of Las Vegas. Gabe Brown, Garrison's younger brother, recently made an emotional appearance during a multi-part tribute to his late sibling on Sister Wives. It was Gabe who found Garrison in March 2024 after his tragic passing. Speaking publicly about that experience took immense courage. Despite years of strained relations with their father, Kody, Gabe showed remarkable strength and compassion in honoring his brother. Reinvention, connection, and hope. Today, Gabe is turning pain into purpose. He's launched a new venture, creating personalized video messages through Cameo. For just over $40, fans can receive warm greetings, humorous advice, or lighthearted banter, all delivered with Gabe's signature sincerity. It's a marked contrast to Kody's pricier offerings, and fans are loving Gabe's approachable, grounded demeanor. His humor shines through, especially when he jokes about rejecting requests for food reviews. His videos have a warmth that speaks volumes. He's healing, laughing again, and finding joy in small moments. Love, new cities, and quiet healing. After moving to Las Vegas, a city where several siblings have also landed, Gabe found both freedom and, reportedly, love. Far from the rigid environment of his childhood, this new setting has given him space to grow, to love, and to live on his own terms. He's no longer just a character in a long-running reality drama, he's emerging as an advocate for resilience, mental health, and brotherhood. Past, present, and a future forged by love. Gabe and Garrison's bond had always been strong. They shared everything, from pandemic pressures to clashing with their father over independence. Their mother, Janelle, never wavered in supporting them, even when Kody called them dangerous. Through it all, the brothers stood firm, working, studying, and staying grounded. Even as the show gears up for a heartbreaking episode, a televised farewell to Garrison, the family's strength continues to inspire. Janelle, Gabe, Madison, and the rest of the Brown family are showing viewers that in the face of unimaginable pain, love endures. Thank you for watching. This story is a reminder that healing is possible, growth is ongoing, and family, no matter how fractured, can still hold on to love. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more heartfelt updates and stay connected as Janelle, Gabe, and the rest of the Brown family continue their journeys.